Quick announcement. There are people who's like, hey, you've got all this stuff for sale and I just want to pay one fee, a one-time fee. Do you have that? And I was like, okay. I created a one-time fee for everything I have. Detail is below. And that's the announcement. Oh, no. Also, for those who signed up for the Grow Your Resale Business in 2013 webinar, I'm going to add some extras. So if you already bought it, you're going to get them. And if you buy before the 21st, because it's going to expire, it's going to go boom, then, it'll be on to something else. But that's pretty much it. There was a group question today about cell phones. I'm going to start it off like this. If you get a cell phone out of a storage unit or some other means, and it happens to be stolen, and you sell it, chances of something real bad happening to you are pretty slim to none. I'm going to tell you why. Every day people steal stuff. Every day. And they report it. And they fill out a police report. There have been numerous instances where the victim actually tracked down the criminal and told the police, it's like, hey, it's him, I got proof. And the police was like, okay. Why? The police are overwhelmed with violent crimes, drug crimes, other stuff that's going on. It's not like your stuff's not important. It's just on the list of priorities, it's down there. And also, unless you catch them in the act or you get concrete proof, they can go to court and beat the charge. That's the reality. Because the thing is, cell phones are a category of their own. I recently sold my 4S. I just sold that for $300 the other day because, yes, the 4S, not the 5, the 4S. Because cell phones, it's like it's a strange world. If you have a cell phone that's probably one of the upper end cell phones, and it's a 1.5 to 2 years old, you can still get good coin. You can even get good coin for a first generation iPhone, and good coin being $16 to $25. But people are still buying them. Now the deal is, phones have become mini computers, and that old thing back in the day, if you had a phone from Bell South, which is now Singular, which is now AT&T, if you didn't pay your bill on that phone, you got what was a bad ESN number, and you couldn't get that phone turned on, I don't care whoever had it, until that bill was paid. That means nothing now. You can have an iPhone 5 with a bad ESN number and still get $600 for it if it's new. Why? Because technology. The thing I talked about in the other video, technology. Right here on YouTube, if you want to learn how to hack virtually any phone, and even if the phone's brand new, give it a matter of days or a few weeks, and there's going to be some guy, okay, well, this is how you jailbreak this, and this is how you unlock this form. Do you go to here, you need this device? It's right here on YouTube. There have been smart cookies that come to YouTube, gain this knowledge, go back out there and do the grunt work because other folks won't do it. There's an ad on Craigslist, a guy's like, $50 to unlock your phone. Any phone. I know where he learned it from. YouTube. And I'm quite sure people are paying him. And you just think about it. If he unlocks 10 phones a week, that's good coin. But on the real, don't get overcomplicated. Any phone that you get, look it up. I was just perusing eBay today. You remember the Razor? That phone, everybody's like, oh, the Razor. They're still selling the Razor. The Z-Tac that one of the first flip phones, that trendy phone that only the smooth, smart people had that paid a lot of money for. That sucker is still StarTAC. That sucker's still selling. So if you get a phone and you have the charger, research it before you toss it, because you may be shocked. And especially if the phone is 2 years old or less than 2 years old, really research it. Doesn't even matter if it has a charger. Doesn't matter if the screen's cracked. Doesn't matter, because the cell phone industry, there are people who need those components. It's just like back in the day when I bought a unit and I had 3 smashed laptops, and I was just like, what? I went to I went to eBay, and I was like, what? Those broken laptops were selling for $200 and $300. As is, screens cracked, water dead. This was back in the day. If you don't believe me, Go to eBay right now and look at the selling price of 13-inch MacBook Pros water damaged screen cracked. Go ahead and look right now. You'll be shocked. So, because the thing is, there's a whole industry around this stuff. So if you get anything like that, research. Don't toss. Don't disregard. And if you don't have a lot of time, just let them sit up in a bucket, and then one day just get on your computer or on your phone and just research each phone. And you may find a $30 phone in there you were going to throw away. You may find a $60 phone you're going to throw away. And there's certain older DVD players that will record any DVD and get past the DRM. That's right. There was this, I had one and I sold it. Didn't matter what you put in there, it would record. Didn't matter. Any region, didn't matter. I forget the name of it, but like I said, I don't watch a lot of television, so I didn't really care. But this thing will record anything. Those suckers were so hot. At one point, the manufacturer had to stop making them because so many people were coming down on them because whatever they did, they weren't supposed to do. But that's the power of technology, and that's the power of looking shit up and doing your own work. When we were selling storage auctions, we had this thing called hog theory. From the rooter to the tutor. Everything. I don't care if it made 25 cents. If we could sell it and we had a way to sell it where it wasn't killing us or it made sense, we did it. I'm telling you, do your research, especially with newer electronics. Broken iPod, doesn't matter. Some of these games, doesn't matter. It's amazing what's going on. So that's your little tip. Don't get too caught up in if you get the stolen good thing. Because I'm going to say it. I'm quite sure out of all the stuff that my partner and I, we bought, there's definitely was some stolen stuff in there. It had to be. Because America, people steal stuff all the time. Not once did I have a problem. Sold a lot of it on eBay. Now, I did not intentionally go out because I had people that would come in and it's like, hey, I'll sell you this. And the price they were asking, I knew it was high and I didn't mess with it. Didn't mess with it. But if I got out of a unit and I did not know that it was stolen and someone found out and this lady came on it was stolen, I was like, look, I got out of the storage unit. But if I had bought it from this guy, if his ass got caught, guess who he was going to turn in? That's right. The suntan Superman was going to jail. So I didn't really mess with too many people like that. Now, I did buy from folks, but there's certain things that just don't bring the criminal element, like furniture, and it just never had a problem with that, and certain kind of collectibles. But do your due diligence. I'm telling you, you'll be shocked at what some of this broken, damaged stuff is selling for. It's crazy. It is totally crazy.